dish, and this is what we think you should do to lessen our burden.
The 2026 financial law reinforces local taxation, strengthening the financial autonomy of regional and local authorities. Participants praised the Ministry of Finance initiative, recognizing the local taxation framework's potential to accelerate local development.
So we are here for the seminar for the execution monitoring of the 2026 state budget of the regional and local authorities, that is the regional councils and the subdivisional councils. So this seminar is really important because it helps us, both the regional and the subdivisional councils. It teaches us, it is teaching us, like it's going now, on how for us to manage, execute, and monitor our resources, both at the regional level and at the subdivisional level. So I really thank the head of state, the Minister of Mindevel, and all the stakeholders here present that they brought this initiative. It's not something new, it has been happening years after years. So it's really helpful to us because, like, the mayors and the treasurers monitor their revenues as far as know the lapses. So it's really a great seminar, and we pray that it keeps coming over and over because it will help us, especially those at the forefront, to manage our revenue and better execute our budget for that particular financial year.
The governor of the Southwest region, His Excellency Bernard Okalabilai, urged the authorities to optimize revenue mobilization. The Common Decentralization Fund for 2026 has increased to 1,106 billion francs CFA from 958 billion francs CFA in 2025.
Let's revisit the story where Royal Television continues to expand its diverse and inclusive programming with a lot of content cutting across different spheres of life. Let's dive into Islamic programs at Royal Television as you follow us in the following report.
Islamic Corner, Fiqh and Tawheed, and Islamic Peace are the faith-based programs currently running on Royal Television. The Islamic programs are designed to promote moral values, spiritual growth, and peaceful coexistence. Islamic Corner, Fiqh and Tawheed, and Islamic Peace offer viewers insightful teachings from the Holy Quran, discussions on everyday life from an Islamic perspective, and guidance on ethics, discipline, and community living. The program also creates space for interfaith understanding and dialogue. Going by the producers, the platforms will educate, inspire, and strengthen values that contribute to harmony within the society, especially among young people. Islamic Corner, Fiqh and Tawheed, and Islamic Peace, airing weekly on Royal Television, bring faith closer to the home while encouraging respect, unity, and positive living. The trial serves as another step by Royal TV in delivering meaningful and value-driven content to its audience.
The annual conference of heads of the central and decentralized services at the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development has been officially opened in Garua. The summit, chaired by the Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Celestine Kecha-Cortez, held under the theme Improving Urban Mobility, a priority for Mindu at the start of the 7-year term of great expectations. Nathalie Juma has the details.
The conference was held under the theme Improving Urban Mobility, a priority for Mindu, at the start of the 7-year term of great expectations, seeks to raise emphasis on implementing transferred powers for urban development in the Adamawa, North and Far North regions of Cameroon. The Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Celestine Kecha-Cortez, while chairing the event yesterday, called on all Cameroonians to ensure the rapid and effective implementation of these projects, highlighted to be carried out this 2026.
C'est une occasion pour les délégués régionaux, les collaborateurs des services déconcentrés, d'évaluer 2025. Il y a eu des efforts méritoires dans la mobilité urbaine avec d'importants projets. Les plus sceptiques peuvent, je l'ai dit, aller en Kolmesen, aller à Batouri, aller en Ngaoundéré, aller à Garoua. Nos collaborateurs, au terme de cette rencontre, au terme de ce think tank, jetteront les bases d'une feuille de route claire, avec des objectifs mesurables, avec les facteurs clés de succès pour lever à chaque fois les obstacles, pour que tous ces projets qui vont au-delà de près de 400 milliards mobilisés par le président de la République se mettent en œuvre pour poursuivre les travaux de modernisation de nos villes. Au soir de cette rencontre, avoir une feuille de route avec des indicateurs mesurables et évaluables.
Minister Celestine Kecha-Kuthe defended the sum of 168 billion francs CFA as the 2026 budget for Mindu, emphasizing on the attainment of projects like the acceleration of urban mobility, the rehabilitation of city roads, specifically in the capital city of Yaoundé, as well as construction of social houses. The Minister of Housing and Urban Development, Celestine Kecha-Kuthe, equally highlighted keynotes such as the launching of urban mobility plans in Beto and Garoua, building of 150 social housing units in each of the 10 regions of Cameroon, establishing new sustainable waste management initiatives, as well as preparations that are underway for the 2026 edition of the World Habitat Day, scheduled to be commemorated in Bamenda, chief town of the Northwest region. In the meantime, Minister Celestine Kecha-Kuthe has urged mayors and city officials to ensure the rapid and effective implementation of these 2026 projects so as to avoid delays and foreclosures that have been recorded in the previous years.
As you heard in one of our top stories, 20 million new cancer cases and 9.7 million deaths the world over have been recorded, according to the Union for International Cancer Control. As Cameroon communes with the rest of the globe today to observe the World Cancer Day, focus is on the action to reduce impacts and create awareness. United by Unique is this year's theme, as Honorine Cheng in the following report tells us more.
Cameroon joins the globe to celebrate World Cancer Day under the theme United by Unique as part of a 3-year campaign running from 2025 to 2027. The day aims to raise awareness on the impact of cancer diagnosis on people's lives while highlighting the urgent need to provide better care for more people. There is a need to place people at the center of care and explore new ways of making a difference. Given that cancer continues to pose a global health challenge with approximately 20 million new cancer cases and 9.7 million deaths worldwide, as at 2022 statistics, today is a reminder of the pressing need for awareness, education, and action to reduce its impact. The 5 pillars of cancer care based on the advances in novelty cuts across surgery, radiotherapy, chemotherapy, molecular targeted therapy, and immunotherapy. While these pillars continue to save and improve lives, the World Cancer Day, it should be noted, has been championed by the Union for International Cancer Control, UICC, since February 4, 2000. This leading international governmental organization keeps making innovative strides.
On to some news brief on News Hour this day. Ngaoundéré, widely regarded as the transport capital of Central Africa, has just wrapped up a 4-day high-level transport conference. Transportation stakeholders from across the Central African sub-region, alongside delegates from Benin, Nigeria, Burkina Faso and Morocco, converged on the Adamawa regional capital to examine pressing challenges facing the sector. At the close of deliberations, participants highlighted key issues ranging from cross-border mobility and infrastructure gaps to regulatory harmonization and road safety, reaffirming their commitment to stronger regional cooperation in the transport industry. Still another brief, the Ministry of Finance has announced exceptional tax relief measures aimed at easing pressure on businesses and local councils across the country. In a communique signed on January 26, 2026, weeks, Finance Minister Luis Paul Motaze approved reductions of up to 80% on tax penalties and interest for long-standard arrears alongside more flexible payment deadlines. Decentralized territorial collectivities, many affected by frozen accounts, will benefit from 60% tax reduction and a 12-month repayment plan, a move expected to revive stalled local services and projects. Authorities say the initiative is designed to restore operations, support economic recovery, and strengthen local governance while gradually rebuilding state revenue. We now talk sports in this newscast. Excitement filled the GS Ndongo football field as the GS Likumba boys football team secured a crucial victory, qualifying to represent the Ndongo zone in the upcoming sub-divisional finals ahead of the 60th Youth Day celebrations in Tiko Subdivision. The GS Likumba boys football team booked their place in the sub-divisional finals after a hard-fought on-nil victory over GS Mongo Layout. The decisive encounter was played at the GS Ndongo field, where both sides displayed determination and discipline, but GS Likumba moved more clinical in front of goal. The narrow win not only earned GS Likumba qualification to represent the Ndongo zone, but also boosted the team's confidence as preparations intensify for the 60th Youth Day celebration in the Tiko subdivision. Ladies and gentlemen, on this note, we come to the end of this edition of News Hour on Royal TV. Before we leave you, let's check our top stories. According to the Union for International Cancer Control, 20 million new cancer cases and 9.7 million deaths the world over have been recorded. The town of Garua is playing host to the annual conference of heads of the central and decentralized services at the Ministry of Housing and Urban Development. And in sports, we told you that excitement filled the GS Ndongo football field as GS Likumba boys football team secured a crucial victory, qualifying to represent the Ndongo zone in the upcoming sub-divisional finals ahead of the 60th Youth Day celebration in Tiko subdivision. We end the news here. Stay tuned to more programs on Royal TV and have a nice time.